Ladies and gentlemen, look around this subway car for a moment. You see how crowded it is, how tight the space feels, how everyone looks tired and stressed. This is the reality of millions of New Yorkers every single day. My name is Saif, and as someone who lives in the Bronx, works in the Manhattan, and studies in the Queens, the empty subway is basically my second home. I spend 3 to 4 hours every single day on these trains because it's the only way for me to get around the city. And I know there are thousands of people just like me who spend like half of their day inside these trains, dealing with the same problems again and again and again. But let me ask you something. Have you really looked at the conditions of our subways lately? Every single day the trains run late. And because of that, we are late to our jobs, we are late to our classes, and sometimes even missing exams or important meetings. These delays just don't waste time. They create stress, problem, and pressure with our bosses and teachers. On top of that, almost every car, the car has a bad smell, trash on the floor, or broken seat. Many times they are like people who are homeless or going through mental health struggles. While we respect the situations, sometimes they shout, they block seats, or even behave in a way that make others uncomfortable or scared. And when it comes to safety, every single one has a story or knows someone who has one. We have seen harassment, we heard fights, or witness getting assaulted, or even being victims ourselves. Every time we leave our home, we step into the subway knowing anything can happen to us. With that being said, also at the night, the situation becomes even worse. As someone who travels really late at night, I have seen people stealing, people getting chased, people screaming, and rider being bothered by the unstable individuals. No one should have to feel scared just because they want to go to work or school or return to home safely. But this don't have to stay this way. The subway can be safer if the right steps are taken. We need more police. We need more safety officers inside the trains and also on the platforms, especially during the late night hours when the riders feel most vulnerable. Like me, I feel vulnerable at night. We need more brighter lighting, working cameras, and emergency buttons that actually works so people can call for help immediately. When something goes wrong, we can call the police. We need more mental health outreach teams so that the homeless or unstable individuals can get real help instead of getting left on the trains all the night or sleeping on the train on the cold nights. And we need cleaner, well-maintained stations and cars because a clean environment makes everyone feel safer and respected. These are simple but powerful changes that can make a huge difference for millions of riders. Now, imagine a different kind of subway ride. Imagine getting on the train at night and feeling calm instead of being scared. Imagine bright stations, clean cars, and a few officers walking around, not to intimidate anyone, but to assure everyone that help is there if needed. Imagine no strong smell, no garbage, no shouting, no chaos. Imagine a system where you can sit, you can relax, maybe even take a nap without worrying who is sitting next to you. Imagine knowing that your sister, your mother, your grandparents, or your younger siblings can take the train safely without you panicking about them reaching home. That kind of service system is possible, and it's what we all deserve as New Yorkers. So, finally, today I'm asking you to care and speak up and share your experiences and talk about what you have seen. Report incident that when you can and support any effort that pushes for better security and cleanliness of our train system. We should not just accept this suffering as normal NYC life. and we should demand better. We can demand better. We can push the MTA to make real changes, because at the end of the day, every single one of us deserves to get home safely. And this subway system is the heart of the New York. And if the heart is weak, the whole city suffers. So let's stand up, let's speak out, and let's fight for a safer subway for all of us. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a safe ride to home. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. See you next.